Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you how to make a plate that's just relatively flat, okay? Um, you actually will probably need more than, you want to use between 4 and 5 pounds of clay. And that, for that reason is so that you can have it relatively thick on the bottom of it. Because you want to trim that really nicely and have a nice foot. I like the inside area of that plate to be glazed, okay? So here we go. So we got, again, I've got 5 pounds of clay here. We're gonna put that on the wheel, all right? And we're gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of wheel wedging. And I always like to do at least 3 things of wheel wedging, okay? So that's 2, and then we're gonna do 1 more. And that's pretty good. All right. We're going to go ahead and drop that down. All right, so here's the key to a plate. Is once you get the clay like this, I'm going to take the palm of my hand, and I'm kind of creating this triangle where my elbows are down and everything's locked together. And I'm just going to slowly tilt my hand and push it down toward me. And that's going to allow this to get larger and larger, sort of like a big fat pancake, almost like a hockey puck shape. So here we go. We're going to take it, again, see how I'm locking everything together here? And we're just going to push, and we're going to stretch it out. All right? The other thing that's happening right now, as I do this several times, is that it's creating a lot of compression. All right? I'm pushing the clay particles down, and so that's going to make it less and less likely to crack on me. Nothing worse than getting a crack in the middle of your plate. And you see how much I'm really going back and forth. All right. Once I've done that, I like to take my S12 and just sort of flatten this surface out. And I'm really kind of going for really flat. Not maybe a little bit of a curve, but again, it's a plate, so we're going to go just like that. All right, you see how thick it is? It's still like this thick. All right, here's where the fun part happens. Now I'm going to take this outside edge. I'm going to compress it. And I'm pushing my thumb this way, and that's bringing this up. So again, I'm pushing it this way, and it's just bringing that plate up. All right, so it's all happening from the outside. And I'm going to slowly bring this guy up. And that's pretty good. I want to clean this little area up. So I'm going to take my wooden rib. We're going to just hold it right there. Again, that's going to make it really easy for me when I go to trim because I'm going to center this part. Okay? All right, and then I think that's looking pretty good. And we'll double check here. We're going to just compress here, make sure that's a nice transition point. I'll bring this up a little bit more, up and now I'm going to go like that. Now here's where all the action happens. If you look, it looks like a kind of a bowl, but here's where it's going to turn into a plate. I'm going to take my S12 and just lay this down. That's going to get that curve to be nice and flat. All right, you ready? It's going to happen really quick. Add just a little bit of water. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and lay this just like this and stretch this out. And there you have it. There is a plate. Okay, so you clean it up just a little bit. How's that look? One little trick. So a lot of times when people cut plates, they will do that like this. But I always find that the splash pans really get in the way. So I like to lift it up. All right, lift it up a little bit. And then get this kind of underneath the bat. And then this will keep it nice and taut. Okay. And that is how you make a plate.